Well, last we knew, the egg carrier was crashing and losing altitude, so it might be hard to get back aboard. But it's as good a place to look as any, I suppose, so we're gonna do that. Hey there, everybody! It's me, your good friend Sparky, and we are playing Sonic Adventure DX, the Choose Your Own Let's Play, E102 Gamma story. And depending on how my memory of this game goes, we could be approaching the end pretty soon. Now the question is how to get back aboard the egg carrier. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know that much. Well, could use this boat, I guess. I mean, why wouldn't you use a convenient boat sitting around? What's wrong with you?
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Well, Gamma seems to have a pretty good idea of where we need to go. So we are going to go to the hot shelter as soon as we get back up here. Yep. Springing up into nothing. Okay, head over this way. Now, I think we should be able to get his last upgrade. We do just have to go right back through here. Now that the egg carrier's all crashed and such. Yep, there it is. This room is now empty of water. And we get his final upgrade.
Here's your laser blaster. Its blast damages enemies in a wide pattern.
It's kind of strange that it wasn't in the arsenal along with the jet booster and was instead in a room filled with water, which, according to this, was a reservoir filled with wastewater. Our laser blaster was underneath a bunch of, presumably, toilet water. Which is kind of gross. But I guess robots don't have much need for hygiene. They can't get sick. Anyway, we have discovered the location of E105, and we're gonna blow them up. Much like most other things that Gamma comes across. Just blow it up. Okay. Getting a little stuck on these gears, but that's okay. We can do this. Right over here, grab the ladder, climb up it very slowly. Blow up some crates. Top up here, there was a spring there, I didn't even see it. There was so much stuff exploding, there's fireballs everywhere, everything's going nuts. It's just intense. Shoot that switch, don't even bother stepping on it. It's truly how Gamma works. Shoot everything. Don't ask questions. Who cares? Blow everything up. Get a bunch of rings. What does a robot need with rings? I don't know. It just gives it an excuse to shoot more stuff. Get out of my way. Well, if you say so, glowy ball. Whoa, okay. What do I do here? Right, okay. we need this claw to grab us. Just a little crane game. Whoa. Avoiding explosions, causing explosions. Everything is just explosive central. Okay, we can shoot that button over there. Play the crane game a little more. These things never work that great, though. Ah, anyway. The train is leaving. That's the one thing I could say I don't like about these stages, though, is that even when you're in a cutscene like that, the time still is running down. Whoa, okay. And these stages are all about time. Okay. Don't want to fall off. Probably a bad thing to fall off. Just gonna shoot up a train. Oh god. What is happening? What am I doing? Okay. I didn't expect this train to leave under me so quickly. I'm not even sure what's going on. Everything's just moving all over the place. We're hopping from train car to train car. Gamma's like an action hero. He's like, oh Jesus, okay. Train's moving again. Shooting monkeys. Hitting that button. Which was our mission, apparently. Get out of my way, chameleons. Get out of my way, Sting Chameleon. You're not even a Sonic character. Hey look, more stuff to blow up. Seems like a good idea to me. Whoosh. Alright. I think we're approaching our destination here, and yes! Here is E105. Have you been working out? You seem like you've been working out. Yeah, he's a bit of a different fight from the others. He goes down pretty much just as quickly. Yeah, Gamma has a lot of boss fights, but you don't really do much for most of them. Fun fact, I think that part of his texture in there and the model is of a Sega Dreamcast, which is pretty neat. I think it's him. I think he's got the Sega Dreamcast on him somewhere. Well, that's done. Now, all that's left is to find Beta. And since he wasn't down in the hot shelter with E105, he might be up here somewhere.
E105 Zeta rescue complete.
Okay, E105 is Zeta. Gotcha.
Units remaining. Gamma.
Indeed, if Gamma's made it his mission to, quote-unquote, save his brothers by freeing the animals inside them, that means he's also got one inside himself. Which is interesting to think about. Maybe it's not so much that Gamma wants to do it, but the animal inside him does. But here's Beta, all powered up in a new form. This fight isn't going to go quite as quickly as the others. He does not take kindly to us shooting him, and quite nicely knocks away our shots. So we have to wait for him to make a move and counter. Of course, if we get hit in the process, that doesn't really help. Good. And he's firing a laser at us. Ah, we gotta get out of the way, too. That'll help. It looks like one more hit, and that should do it. Ow. Yeah, collect rings. Avoid explosives. He is not going easy on us just because we're his brother. I mean, we didn't go on easy on at any of the other brothers, so... Ah, okay. Ow. One rogue explosive got us. Ah. Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear. This is bad. Very bad. Okay. Admittedly, there's not too much complicated about this fight. Ah, there we go. It's all done. But it is probably one of the more intense fights in the game. We've done it. We are truly the superior brother.
Mission complete.
Mission accomplished. And that is actually Gamma's final boss. No, dear. He wasn't quite done out yet, and he got one last hit on us. But the little birdie inside him is free. The bird looks familiar. Hey there. And, quite sadly, that is sort of the end of Gamma. With one final explosion, he goes out in a blaze of glory. Cool birds don't look at explosions. And with that last little glimpse, it looks like another birdie was inside us. And that's the end of Gamma's story. Also the only character in the game not to have a vocal theme. Which, I don't know if it's disappointing or appropriate. Because Gamma's story here does become a very kind of solemn one. His mission is to save all of his brothers, meaning to free the animals inside the robots. And I guess ultimately part of his mission was to free the animal inside him. So, in the end, Beta kind of helped him complete his full mission. I mean, it's kind of sad the way it ends, but also kind of happy. I have to say, even though he's not very Sonic in his gameplay, to say, he probably is one of my more favorite characters. I like his gameplay style a lot too. I'm glad it came back in Sonic Adventure 2. Though they kind of fixed it up and refined it a bit. That's not really here or there. The story and the good doctor's decisions through it don't really make too much sense, but I kind of like it in the more tragic kind of take on everything in it. Is it just me, or do Gamma's eyes not really look like they're supposed to here? They're supposed to be more green, aren't they? Maybe it's an earlier model or something, I don't know. Yeah, they're white here. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah. This is actually the one story that, when we first played this game, I played it with my sister. This is the one story where I actually beat it on my own. We ended up playing most of the others together. And it's quite the one to do, too. And it's just so... kind of puts you in a melancholy mood. But at the same time, the little birdies that were inside them are free. And it kind of looks like, from his last little realization image there, that the little bird Amy had is part of their little family, their little group. And that's pretty nice, I would think. We didn't even go see the Master Emerald at all. I didn't really think of going and checking it out. But not really sure what else to say here. Kind of letting the credits roll on. Well, still, Gamma's a pretty interesting character. I do like that it's kind of a race against the clock, and the better you do in the level, the more time you have. I mean, the time limit in Sonic games really doesn't mean much to the majority of games. So it's interesting to see a game style that actually kind of makes you work with the clock. Well, with that, credits have rolled to a finish. Copyright Sonic Team Sega. Free as a bird. And it's all over. We got ourselves an emblem. And with that, we have completed Gamma's story to 100% completion. And it looks like there's a new little bubble off to the side there. Who's Supersonic? I don't know. You'll find out eventually, though. If you have other characters to watch, feel free to. If not, feel free to move on to the final story. But either way, I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching. This is Sparky, signing off. Catch you later.